before he created Adam. As a matter of fact, we must understand that Adam was not the first man that God created. we must understand that Adam and Eve were not the first men that God had created. And so we should know that if God is saying that we have a need, and for that need, let us make man. For God to first come up with the name man, which means Adam, means that there was an already existing likeness which bears the same name as man. Pay attention, child of God. I'm going to say something here right now. For God to begin to say that, let us make man, this is an indication that was not the first time God was mentioning the name, or God has come across the name man. Now, for you to now understand this much better, we look at the scripture again, and he's saying that let us make man. This time around, the man we are going to make this man in our likeness and in my image. So if God is creating man, and then the specification for this particular man that he's about to create is so that the man will be fashioned, will be made, will be formed according to his own image and his own likeness, then, child of God, I ask again, could it be that God had already created some men who were not made in his likeness and in his image? I don't know about you, but I am convinced that there were men that existed, because of course after that Cain was marked by God and he was asked to leave. The Bible said that Cain began to cry to God, and he said to him that, I am going to another place, but the place I am going to, there are people there, and these people, they are not made in your image and in your likeness. So when these people see me, any one of them that sees me will kill me because of this mark. Because if they were made in your image and in your likeness, then they will possess your quality, which is mercy, which is compassion, so that when they see the mark on me, they may show me mercy and even spare my life. But these people that I'm going to, this place that I'm going, you have sacked me from this place. Now I am going to another place. There are people there. So Cain is literally saying that there are people somewhere in the place that I'm going. But anybody that will see me with this mark is going to kill me. Because now we know that we had Adam, we had Eve, and we had Cain and Abel. So now that Abel is dead and is left with Cain, who are the people that Cain was referring to? Obviously, he was not referring to his father and mother. So there were other people. So now we get to understand that. Therefore, there are people who existed. But just like Cain was complaining about them, these people were not made, these men, they were not made in the likeness and in the image of God. So now we understand that God is creating another man. And this man that he is creating him in his image and in his likeness, so that man can carry out a responsibility that demands only God. It demands only a person who carries the nature of God to be able to undertake this responsibility.